I noticed from today's pair deck that you had a misunderstanding about combining like terms, adding and subtracting, and multiplying variables. So I thought I would just go through a couple quick problems to help kind of think through that misunderstanding that you had. First one, we have our parentheses here. This is just a way of saying I've got two polynomials and I want to add them together. So I want to add one of everything in this one with one of everything in that one. So this is a case where the parentheses are really just for clarification. It's just saying that we want to add the terms in the first polynomial to the terms in the second polynomial. Whenever we have all addition and subtraction, sometimes it's helpful to write it as all addition. So if that's something that's helpful for you, we can think of this instead of subtracting 4x as adding negative 4x and adding negative 5. Our next step when we're adding and subtracting is we're looking for like terms, and like terms have exactly the same variable. So 3x squared is a like term, 2x squared is a like term, negative 4x goes with 6x, and finally 3 goes with negative 5. I'm going to go ahead and write them so the like terms are next to each other. 3x squared plus 2x squared, those are like terms, plus negative 4x plus 6x, those are like terms. And then finally our constants, 3 plus negative 5 are like terms. When we're adding like terms, the variable portion does not change at all. This is a way of saying I've got 3 of these things and I'm adding 2 of them. 3 apples plus 2 apples, 3 halves plus 2 halves, 3x squareds plus 2x squareds. And in that case, we have 5 of them. So 5x squared plus, looking at the next like terms, we have negative 4x's plus 6x's, which give us 2x's. And then finally, our numbers, 3 plus negative 5 gives us negative 2 or minus 2. At this point, we're done. These are not like terms, so I can't add any further. All right, let's just now come down and compare that to the next one. And in this case, our parentheses are telling us there is multiplication there. So what this is really saying is we have 3 times x squared times 2 times x squared. We can multiply our numbers together. 3 times 2 is 6. And then we're left with x squared times x squared. This is a time now the exponent is going to change because this is the same as saying I have x times x, that's x squared, times another x times x, another x squared, which means I'm multiplying x by itself 4 times. So this is going to be 6x to the 4th. So notice the subtle difference when we're adding, the variable portion stays exactly the same. And when we're multiplying, the exponent does change because we're changing the number of times the variable is being multiplied by itself. All right, I hope you found this helpful just to help clarify adding and multiplying variables. Please come to Math Lab if you have additional questions or if you want to work a few more problems together.